game that was. Both of those were first, so it looked like we're just going to end the game real quick because there was a little bit of a disagreement on which side. So as it got figured out at the end, it's going to be Strictly Business that's on the Ghost side, and then OpTic Gaming, which will be on the Federation side. So we're just going to reboot the game one more time and get them up in here. But yeah, 2-0. You know, like OpTic, the green wall out there, I'm sure is incredibly happy with how this OpTic teaming is playing here at the championship. And then Strictly Business, not characteristic of what's happening with them right now. So we'll see if they're able to turn things around. But it's going to have to start here on Blitz Warhawk.
Yeah, let's take a look at our map. Warhawk, so many lanes here. The middle street, pretty wide. Left lane, right lane. Man, it's all about these MTARs getting sneaky, but you're also going to see Remingtons here as you can post up so many great head glitches to lock down those lanes. That means players like Clayster are going to be key. Same thing is going to go with Dito on the other side. But when it comes to the aggressive caps, Fwiz, who are you looking out for?
I mean, look, you've seen Nate, like even on OpTic, you saw Nate shot. Like the thing about OpTic is they'll sit back, they have some people that play defense, and then they make aggressive pushes back and forth. So, you know, you're going to see everybody contribute on there. However, we saw Sensor playing on Blitz earlier, and he did a really good job locking down defense, letting his other team slay out a lot. So we'll see how it all pans out here. It's very situational at times on Blitz.
Yeah, SB, once they get the lead, they like to kind of turtle up, especially towards the end of the round. Can OpTic Gaming really exploit that? Because in my opinion at least, I think it's best to try and keep up that same pace that you bring out through the rest of the game. Just keep going for those trades. So we'll see. Can Strictly Business stay alive here? Warhawk could be their final game in the upper round. If not, we're going to be kicking things off. Game number 3. You see Clay getting the boys hyped up there in the OG booth. It's time, Fwiz.
That it is, and I'll be surprised, man, if OpTic Gaming goes through 2-3-0s of you know top teams here in both Strictly Business and TK. Will be quite the feat going into you have to wonder what their bracket actually shapes up being if they go through both of these games. Some of their hardest matches are early on in this bracket right now.
Now, back when I watched OpTic Gaming at the US Championships, I thought their clear weakness was Blitz because they didn't play defense. From what I've seen from them today, they have worked on it. They have completely improved their game. And the defense, such a game changer here. Already, though, one player slipping by as Apathy's able to get in. Will Embos be able to push on this left side?
And sticking on board with Embos, he's going to throw out the smoke screen as he cuts through post office here. I wonder if he's going to hit this middle alley. Someone chasing after him. Turns on Dito. Nice play by Embos. Now going to cut back. He is hungry for this cap, but he's got a couple Strictly Business players in front of him. Able to take out one, but finally Saints puts it to rest.
Down goes Nate Clayster, playing that defensive role. As soon as he goes down, I'll show you what's happening here for Strictly Business. You can see those orange arrows, 2 spread left, 2 spread right. Now they're gonna push through the middle as one is dropped by Clayster's nade. And Clay is actually gonna be pushing up with Nate Shot, a player right behind them both. Can he turn? No, it's Dito doing the work. Let's go over to Dito and see what Big Ken's up to.
And on board with Dito and the Strictly Business squad. That was a nice way to circle back and get those 2 kills. Picks up another one, bottom Gina, as he is able to take out Nade Shot. And now really gonna try to make this push. He's got one player here, drops him. That's Clayster, and almost gets the cap. It's Scumpy that drops him. However, Sensor's gonna be able to go in his honor to get the cap. Is now Strictly Business up 2-0 over OpTic.
I like that, in his honor. And here we go, Apathy continuing to push. One player up here on these stairs tries to just dip out and distract, not gonna work out. Sensor and Saints, so continuing to push. Saints with a big win there. Clayster had first shot, and he just made him look bad. On the opposite side, Apathy was cleaned up. Meanwhile, Sensor sneaks in.
And Sensor trying to get in there, but 3 OpTic players stop him. Very close to picking that up as we're on board with Scum. I'd actually like to do a listen in with OpTic Gaming. They've got solid communication. Now that they're down 2-0, I want to see how they're talking with one another.
I got one. They're rotating. I got
Let's
one.
go, Sap.
That's fine. Put them in the base.
The Volkswagen, one shot.
Trap them in the base.
One's rushing me. Let's go.
Two, dead.
I'm here. I'm taking him. Go, push whoever's behind me. You get the cap. Let's go. Go, he's in antique. Let's go. I'll cap. You got it. One's gonna be out of base. Go. Get ready. Set up. I'm gonna hide. Gotta be out of base. Yo, he pushed right side. I got Gina. Yeah, let's go. I'm here right. One's right. One shot. One shot right. Two right side. Two right side, one back to their base.
Here comes.
Slow down. One shot in the porch. Jumping out right now. Ah, dude, that's a tap. You gotta play that slower, Clay. There's gonna be another.
We gotta
Go
get
base,
back.
Seth.
Let's go.
There's two at their base. There's two at their base.
I think there was 2 here.
There's two at their base.
I'm trying middle.
I need help. He's top drug and post. Top drug and post. Why? We guys, cut the map. He's at blue. Blue target. Blue target.
I got 10. I got 10.
The right side is open now.
You're gonna go right.
I got right. One's pushing Gina. One's pushing Gina right now.
One shot in 10. One shot in American. One shot in American. Gina's dead. Gina's dead.
Third one American.
Push, Seth. Push.
One was in Gina. Did we kill Gina?
Check your corners. Yeah, Gina's dead. Gina's dead.
Stay up right. You gotta stay up right.
I got one left.
Let's
I
go.
got your help. I got your help, Clay.
He's in American. He was in
Going through
American.
middle, Seth. I'm going through middle. I'm gonna flank this guy with spawn. That's what
I got him.
I got him left, dude. Another one here. Back there. Back way truck.
Last one.
All right, you can hear the communication here from OpTic Gaming. Fwiz, everyone organized. That's what you love to see. The lone cap that came in from Strictly Business. Nate Shot calling out Clay just play a little slow. Right now, Clayster, though, pushing up aggressively, trying to support. Here comes Strictly Business. Let's switch back over with SB.
Yeah, OpTic able to put one on the board there. So 4-3, a 1-cap lead for Strictly Business. Clayster was trying to push them in there pretty quick. He got stopped as we jump on board with Saints in the SB squad. I know that they definitely want to get one more on the board before this half is all over with, and it's going to be up to Saints. So he's playing a little bit slower. OpTic Gaming, knowing that, seemed to be having more of a defensive stand here. And you can't challenge that from too far, but he does, and Saints picks up a nice kill on Scump there. Good pickup. However, he's going to circle back. Apathy's going to try to get in there, picks up a huge kill on Clayster and gets the cap. So although OpTic scored on the other end, Strictly Business able to score at the same time, giving them that 1-point lead.
And this is the Strictly Business Turtle. You can see those blue arrows all back at the base. They do not want to allow any more caps in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's tough to break down that when everybody commits to playing on the defensive side of things. It is, you know, eggs in one basket. If you're able to knock down 2 or 3 of them and you push in there aggressively, you can get one from them. But all in all, it's a pretty good, solid defense approach just to let the time dwindle down on.
2 players pushing in. Dito's got to get this. Does. Nice defensive stand. Will he get the second? Nice work.
Shoot.
2 back-to-back headshots. Apathy in the kill feed as well. And they will finish 6-4. So here we go. Nice start here for Apathy, 12-7. 4 captures, 2 captures from Sensor as well. But OpTic Gaming, they could totally come back from this deficit.
Apathy looking really good for Strictly Business. I mean, he's the only one that's in the positive from a slaying category. OpTic pretty well spread out as far as everybody contributing for the whole team. I mean, you've got Nate Shot and Clayster that maybe could pick it up a little more, but you know, Mbos and Scump just tearing it down right now.
Let's see what Apathy is up to. The man's currently on a 7, make it 8-point spree. One more, I believe he will be earning his specialist bonus. And moving faster, having all of those perks, gonna make you such a force to be reckoned with here in Blitz. Apathy's gonna spot that 9th kill, gets it, no specialist yet.
Man, he's finally gets taken out after a 9 consecutive point streak there. 14-8 with 4 caps. Dito getting that long range MTAR shot up. Nate Shot's gonna come up, take him out as they're trying to make a push in for that cap.
Uh-oh, Nade.
They might be able to do it.
Can he do it? Got 2 more players in the base, 1 behind him. No, says SB. Switching over, you can see Clayster playing defense. His teammates trying to push up Apathy. Does he know about the player inside the bakery? He does. Doesn't check the back, though. Instead, they're going to continue to send Apathy, saying, don't worry about that player. Don't give up your position. Ignore everyone. Go for the cap. One more player to sneak by. Did he get seen?
And Apathy going in. He looks like he's going to be able to get this. He's like, is it going to go? Yes, it is. So Apathy gets the point score there. 7-4 in favor of Strictly Business. Apathy finally gets taken out. Looks like an OpTic member is about to score, but no, gets cut short there. Just as he was about to jump on it, it was Nate Shot that was making a push in there, not able to get it on that. So a 3-point deficit, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Saints picks up a nice kill, taking out Clayster and just making sure that they can defend their home flag, not letting OpTic chip away at this 3-point lead that SB has.
1 player trying to push up on this far right side. Sensor knows he needs to shut it down. He's going to be watching that lane. Apathy continues to push on the far opposite side of the map with Saints.
Sensor kind of got outplayed there a little bit. Scump and him were going back and forth, playing hide and seek with one another as we jump off.
dead there, though.
Yeah, that's a big move. Saints is going to try to make sure he can get a cap off this, knowing that they're spawning in, not able to get out of there as he gets taken out after picking up a kill, jumping on board with Sensor. Hanging out in the post office before he makes a move. Sees Mbos, is able to pick him up there.
Nate has snuck by behind enemy lines, though they know that he's not been accounted for. 1 player back on defense. Nate versus, and it looks like that's going to be Saints winning the kill, coming off that respawn. Big defensive kill as SB holding on to a 3-point lead, going down to the last 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Nate shot back here, just playing some defense. They've got plenty of time for 3 caps if they want it. As Strictly Business knows that, they're very smart players here, so they're trying to make sure they do a healthy mix between covering their base, not letting OpTic get in, but yet still applying pressure so OpTic doesn't kind of feel like they can pull everybody and not cover their goal. Sensor going to go in. Looks like this will be uncontested as he's able to cap that. So Strictly Business, nice cap by Sensor as he's up by 4 points now.
You know, Nate shot went for Sensor, who is charged and didn't challenge Apathy. Thought that his teammate would be able to take care of that so he could chase him down. Instead, Apathy with a nice 2-piece clears the way for Sensor to now extend this to a 4-point game. Here comes another cap, though. Embos gets the kill and gets the slide. Actually, that was Nate going through. Embo's going to try and answer back. Scump in the business as well. Can they keep slaying Scumpy and Clayster? 3 kills in a row. Clay goes through.
Yeah, and Scumpy just helped Clayster go through, and now with the spawns, because Scumpy just pushed him out in that spawn here, he gets taken out. He was just trying to hold off all these waves so he could get a cap. Nate Shot knows now that they're set up here and gets stabbed. Nice play by him, but Sensor with a beautiful reaction. Embo's
snuck by, man.
Waiting to, and nice play. See, that's smart. You can take notes by doing that. He didn't need to engage that player until that player realized that he was about to be engaged. So he waited and got as close as he could, got the kill, then jumped on the zone before being called out. Heads up play, 9-7, only a 2-point lead for Strictly Business with 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock.
Scump and Clay taking turns with huge defensive kills for OpTic as well. Should point those out. Just as important as blitz caps at this point in the game. You cannot trade. You have to go through and keep your opponents out of your base. Clayster still playing D. Nate Shot continuing to try and push up, but needs to wait for spawners. Big kill on the left side by Clay, once again stopping Sensor.
And Nate Shot gonna make a push up here, 40 seconds left. They know they gotta make it happen now. Nate Shot's gonna get taken out. It's looking grim for this OpTic squad here, as it is only a 2-point difference, but 30-second means they need to do something great here, and Scump's going to be really their last push effort to try to get in here. Does get a kill. Can he get in? No. Gets stopped short there by Dito, and Strictly Business able to get one up on the board here. So now they're just going to make sure no more scores come in this last seconds here, and that's it, as Strictly Business able to pick up a big win when they needed it after being down 2-0 to OpTic Gaming, facing being sent to the losers bracket. Strictly Business steps it up, and they're going to win their Blitz Warhawk.
Apathy just put on beast mode, and you know, we said before that game started, it was, we haven't seen Strictly Business in this position when they dig deep, or can they dig deep? Because that's what you see from teams that win championships. They need to be able to have their backs up against the wall and come swinging back. They're able to take Blitz game number 3, 9-7. We're going to another one here, Fwiz. Domination, game 4 next. Strike Zone played much differently from the other maps.
Yeah, so the Blitz Warhawk was statistically OpTic's worst match from the league play. They've only won it